You know of him, and I idolize him. He's a survivor of reverse racism. A scrawny white kid from Joseph, Missouri. Awkward, shy, quiet. His brown hair was curly. Moved to Detroit when he was only 11 years old. Through 20 schools this poor kid enrolled. In each one, he was close to being the only white. Among his peers, this caused many a fight. Can you believe this man has hit rock bottom, his life far from being padded with cotton? And can you believe this man has inspirational lyrics, which unlike other artists aren't a gimmick? And can you believe this man has the foundation for adolescents who have fallen in decimation? Can you believe this man is Marshall Bruce Mathers III? A name I'm sure you've heard. Now I want to start this off by saying that we all have struggles. Sometimes, so many at a time, that we struggle to juggle. But unlike Eminem, we have family to support us, friends on the school bus, money in a bank trust. As I mentioned above, Eminem was far from being surrounded with love. His own dad left him when he was only 6 months old before they moved to trailer trash in the blistering cold. Trailer trash, Marshall's words, not mine. Marshall's Mathers was bullied almost every day. Of course, if it was me, I'd be led astray. This one kid knocked him out for almost a week just because little Marshall was unique. When his father figure Uncle Ronnie shot himself in the head, Marshall's mother told him that she wished it was he instead. Soon after that, his other uncle did the same and his best friend Proof killed over a drunken game. Now if you ask me, and I'm sure you'll agree, that's beyond lame. I'm only just beginning to touch on his personal problems and childhood traumas. If you want to learn more, I suggest you listen to his rap, because then Marshall himself can fill your knowledge gap. Now this leads me on to his flavor of song. Now ring a gong, most think it's wrong. Misogynistic, some have said and still say. Homophobic, totally against gays. Somebody help, he's leading our youth astray. Now from what I understand, these people want to ban, but yet they still think they can advocate for free speech. Because what they don't realize is Marshall can teach. Teach kids who are of the age in their life to turn a page and not take things so literally, because guys, seriously, if you look back on his life, there's 1,000 dents in the car door, but not a scratch on his wife. So when he raps in his music about how he's going to lose it, it's all about your interpretation of his fabulous creation. His quote. A lot of people think that what I say on records or what I talk about on records that I actually do in real life, or that I believe in it. Like if I say that I'm going to kill somebody, that I'm actually going to do it, well shit. If you believe that, then I'll kill you. Now I want you to think in your head, does Marshall really want to see all these people dead? Or does he just want people to understand that he's really just not that bad of a man? He's a man whose music has woken a girl in a coma, inspires people through the states beyond Arizona, wakes people up out of depression, inspires people to speak freely, unafraid of attention. Now, do you remember from my introduction that this man has a foundation for families that feed off food stations? No, hold up, don't laugh. Eminem is far from being no psychopath. He knows how hard it is to be poor, and no matter how much you scream for help, how hard it is to restore when the economic system is flawed. An example of how his foundation works is when you go and buy some Eminem merch, the label of Foundation Perks, all proceeds go to those at risk, and most of you negatively judged him, tisk tisk. Another example is his baseball-inspired Snapback, limited edition, announcing the release of his new rap track. All of them sold, and all proceeds for those at risk to hold. I cannot say with any more emotion about Eminem's devotion. For someone to go through what he went through, but to turn it into something inspirational, but still some thought was too confrontational, but to fight through that for his fans to have his back and depend on him releasing new rap tracks, and to support those of a similar upbringing. To me, he's up there with Luther King. But what I really wanted to teach with this 5-minute speech is, when life gets you down, you've got to stand up and put on a crown. Or in Marshall's words, there is a Slim Shady in all of us. So let's all stand up.
Yep, so that was my speech. I hope you enjoyed it. Now it's time for Cats Present Art. Guido, are you ready to present some art again? Look at that face. That is the face of art presenting right there. Okay, Guido, you ready this week? It's Ruse is not sexy. She put this in. She says, the eye is a bit weird, but I like it. Do you like it, Guido? Oh, did I wake you up? Sorry, cat.